What's up, guys? YCS Liverpool 2016. We're here with Anthony Allsopp, and he went X2,
Yeah.
but unfortunately missed out on tiebreakers. And
Yeah.
you came 38th, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, 30th.
Awesome. And what deck did you play today?
I played DDD with Heroes.
And how come you chose this for this event, especially with ABC coming in?
Well, I thought this deck has a really good matchup against ABC because it just has a higher ceiling than pretty much everything. So it can play through like Dragon Buster and back row, and they can't actually play through our boards either. So it just makes the deck like so much better.
Yeah.
I played against 3 ABC today, this weekend, and won against all of them, and it was all really easy.
All right, awesome. Let's see your list then.
All right, so I played 3 Kepler, just like Stratos. When I first started playing this deck, I thought this was going to be like the best card in the deck, but turns out like a lot of the time it's not really something you really want to see it. So, but it's still really good. I think you have to play 3 of it because otherwise the deck just wouldn't be as consistent as it is. 3 Swirl Slime, 3 Necro Slime. These let you fusion summon by themselves without using like a spell. So
Yeah.
it's like these are like the main components of the engine. So you have to play 3 of each.
Yeah.
This one's like not a great card to draw, but we've got ways of mitigating that. Especially because you can just draw it with this as well.
Yep.
3 of these.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. He's pretty good. This card lets you pendulum summon actually, so that's pretty cool.
Does that ever come up?
It comes up like once or twice, I guess. Like one game I played against ABC, I like pendulum summoned 4 times in like the same game, and it was unbelievable. I made like all my rank 8s, so it's great. But mostly you use them because you can pop Ragnarok from the scale,
Yeah.
and it gives it like a rank 8 player. It's like the main combo. It kind of comes up a lot.
Yeah.
This card's like really good too. He's like a really big Jupiter dragon. But yeah, he's
Not really, but I only made.
Mostly there for the rank
yeah,
8s.
yeah, basically just for the rank 8s, yeah. Also like let you extend your combos. And then here's the thing that's like different about this list. It's played 3 Destiny Hero Malicious
that's cool.
and 3 Dark Refer.
Yeah.
So the thing we kind of realized is that like Armageddon Knight isn't as good as Dark Refer because a lot of the time there's like cards you don't want to draw, or you want in graveyard that you have and you have drawn them, and this kind of just lets you put those cards into the graveyard, and like just like and you get like just another resource for free. And this is actually kind of, in a way, it's like, when people are playing Puppet Master sort of thing. It's kind of like a replacement for that because this like requires a lot less setup. You just need this in the graveyard, or like you can like tribute some of this sometimes actually, and it gives you like 2 rank 6s if you just open like this, like a way to get this in the graveyard and like 2 of the slime. So it actually really extends your players quite a lot further.
Yeah.
Also, Greph is really good because it lets you outflow gates by itself. Like we play Farfa in the main deck and Dragon in the side deck, so it lets you out like Chinese Fiend.
It's really versatile.
Yeah. Also, we played Blackwing Zephyros Elite. So like we'd either send this with Dark Greph or Beatrice, and you can make rank 4s with it. So that's we played like Evil Swarm Nightmare. Basically, it's only rank 4, and it's pretty much unhourable by most decks at the minute. ABC can't actually out like Nightmare plus the Titanic Galaxy or something like that. So like that's all the monsters to play. And then Farfa as well. Just played 3 Gate and 1 of the Swan King. You don't really like drawing these on multiples, but you have to play 3. And this is mostly because we only play 1 of this because it doesn't really come up that much because the slimes are really good by themselves. But at the same time, when it does come up, you really want to have it. So you play 3. They play 1 of it. 1 for 1 because it gets you a Kepler. Sometimes you can get slime as well. Foolish. Like everything this deck, at some point you will want a Foolish Burial, so it's another good card. Also, use it as pseudo MST with Dragon, or like a way to get rid of a monster with Farfa is pretty good. Trade-in. We played 3 trade-in, but we didn't play any Allure of Darkness because while Allure of Darkness draws you into more cards, it doesn't really it's not really like an engine card or anything, because you see more cards, but you don't really see more plays, because a lot of the time you might be giving up one play for another play. And this card kind of, it lets you set up for plays. Like if you send a Thomas to the graveyard with trade in, it actually sets up like plays with this quite a lot, because you have this in the scale, and then you'll like summon a Genghis and bring back the Thomas, and you make a rank 8 as well. So that helps out like a lot more than just like a simple draw 2. That's I can play that. Rota, just want to see Greffer as much as possible, because it really gets in your engine. Upstart and 3 Desires, because it's a combo deck, and even though like it seems like you'd be banishing cards like Malicious or like even just like extra copies of cards that you might need later game, if you're not getting into a combo immediately anyway, it doesn't matter like if you're just banishing them, because like it wouldn't have been a combo card that you had in your hand, because we're playing as many combo cards as we can really. So, and then the last 3 cards are 2 Mass Change Second and Emptiness, and basically this is a defensive card slot in the main deck. This is really good because it kind of acts like as a pseudo engine card, because as the same reason for Greffa, you just get cards at your hand that you don't really want, and Darlaw is really, really good against ABCs and Burn Abyss and pretty much everything in this format.
All right, that's a pretty good main deck, to be honest. It seems pretty solid with like all the like interesting innovation and stuff you used there, so that's pretty cool. Extra and side really quick.
Yeah, so extra side deck. Actually, we'll have to go in the extra deck first, because
it makes more sense that way.
Yeah. 3 Genghis. This is actually, weirdly enough, it's for side deck cards. It's extra cards, the main engine card of the deck.
Yeah.
So basically, what he does when you summon another
specials one from the grave.
Yeah, he specials another one from the grave.
So you just make like rank 6s and rank 8s in the same turn.
Yeah, quite a lot of the time. Yeah. Play 1 Dark. He's not really fantastic, but he's a big beater, and
he's just there when you need it.
He's pretty good to stop you from dying when you just don't want to. Like, he's also really good in time as well, because this deck would be terrible in time without this card, because you just burn to death because of the contracts. But it's really good. But this card is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I barely got to summon it or use it, but
he spins stuff when he attacks, right?
basically when he attacks and they've got 2 or more monsters, you take one of their monsters and equip it to this card.
Ah, right, equips it.
Except for the card that you're attacking.
Yeah.
By bouncing like a DD or a contract card.
And it doesn't target as well.
It doesn't target either. The best thing about finding out this, right, is that if you take an A, B, or C, it equips that ABC card and they gains the effect. So this is actually a win condition against ABC, because you can equip an A to it, and then
they just can't out
they can't really out it without using multiple cards. So that's really cool. Played Dartlaw for the Mastery in second, and I played this for Beatrice, and then rank 6s, played 1 Beatrice, because you can only play 1.
Mm-hmm. It's
really good. Extend your combos as well, so it's a combo card and a defensive card, because you're able to use Farfa with it, and you can even out traps dragon and stuff, so it's cool. Played Dragulus. This card is a card that I'm pretty sure literally every single person that I played against has read it at least twice. And then they still don't know what the card does, so that's quite interesting. It's a Book of Moon on an extract monster during your first turn.
Nice.
When it's banished or sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it comes back, and this that trips up a lot of people, because if you're playing against ABC, the immediate reaction is just a Dragon Buster, and it comes back anyway.
Yeah.
And also, when it's flipped face up, it sends a card on the field of the graveyard without targeting. So it just trips up quite a lot of people, actually. And it's actually really hard to play around for certain decks. Like Magispect, I really can't out this without using multiple cards, because Tornado, if they just banish it, it just comes back face down.
Yeah.
So played M7.
Yep.
It's actually cool, because if you post sideboard, you can actually banish. They can send a maxi and then add it back. And it's since you're playing in multiple rank 6s, that can work out a lot of time. And it's also a really good one for on removal. So it's good. This just to steal games, really.
Yep.
Heliopolis is rank 8.
can pitch like malicious and slimes.
Yeah, he pitches malicious, pitches slimes. It also outs multiple monsters or spell traps without targeting them either, so that's probably the best thing. FarfaYGO, this card's incredible.
Yeah.
Whenever you summon this card, you're basically going to win most of the time if it goes through. I played against Senju like one of the early rounds, and kind of he had like 4 back row, and this is kind of like a shot master as well when it's on the field. Just nothing can be activated, everything's negated, and at 4 back row, it just didn't matter because I could summon this and like everything went. It's like a heavy storm during the other player's turn, so it just protects you for the next turn as well, and. Yeah, it's also really good against ABC. Like if you're in a really simplified game state on their side of the board and they just need a top higher hammer, you can just put this on the field, and when they draw on the hanger, it just gets negated. Well, it gets destroyed. The result out effects. That's good. Titanic Galaxy. This is like a turn 1, rank 8.
Yeah, just a standard staple.
Yeah, standard staple. Yeah, and then People Storm Nightmare for the Zephyros and Dark Revenant combo. Yeah.
All right, let's see the sides.
All right. So like sided these 2 cards, Insect Exebeetle and number 31 Embodiment of Punishment.
Oh, okay.
Well, basically played Embodiment of Punishment over the other one because, well, they both do the same thing, but this one's red, so it's cooler. And Exebeetle. Basically, Exebeetle and Embodiment of Punishment kind of come in when we're side out Nightmare and Darklaw. Because a lot of the time when we're going second, we really just take out the Zephyros, because since we just have it in the deck to make Nightmare anyway, it doesn't really accomplish much when you're going second. And when you often take this card out against decks that mass change isn't particularly great against. This is just the choice because it outs floodgates, and like game 2 and 3 that's really important. And this can just really steal games against ABC. Because you can switch all the stuff to attack mode and then make it beyond, yeah, and just do a lot of damage.
That's awesome.
Play Dragon. It's like swap in for Farfa against Batrow decks.
Yeah.
2 Maxi. Mostly kind of just to ask people to side it out because it kind of wrecks this deck. But against BA, like really shines.
Nice.
Only 2 system down because we couldn't really find like non-engine cards to side out. So we only played 2, but it's a blowout whenever it resolves. And then 3 Swords Conceal and Light. This is just, we played this over Boot of Eclipse in the Kaijus because we kind of wanted like the ability to kind of keep it like to make it so that it's a like timeout from the game state almost, because when those cards kind of activate, you kind of have to clear the board right away, but this kind of lets you like sit and like let them suffer under their own field of like 3 to 4 face down monsters, and kind of gives you more time to draw into more cards that can actually get you out of the situation.
Yep.
3 Twin Twister, this is obvious, just out traps. Yep. This is the only side card I actually used all day out, to be honest. I never drew any of the other ones, so. This is
Icarus attack, basically.
It's no. This is the Searchable Royal Decree. We were playing the Icarus attack, but it didn't come up enough. And
just for back row decks.
Yeah, this is for back row decks. Yep. And more Mischief for the Gnomes for BA.
Yeah, you can send it with Beatrice and just wreck BA.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the profile. Unlucky for not making the top 32 despite being X2, but it was still a really awesome profile, and hopefully something you'll use in the future and do well with.
Can I just quickly shout out
of course.
my friend Darren Stevenson, because he gave us this list, and like I had a few suggestions for it and stuff, but like 90% of the reason why I top is probably because of him. Well, I didn't top actually, I went X2. But like the reason why I nearly top was because of him, I guess.
Alright, awesome. Thanks a lot for the profile.
Oh, sad.